EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the outskirts of the nation's capital. It's Northwest Stadium in Landover, the home of the Commanders. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Tennessee Titans and the Washington Commanders. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson. It is for real. Season begins here. Off we go from Northwest Stadium. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Play clock down to 0. That is not the way to start a drive. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. And that play gets nothing. So, no gain on the game's first snap.
This defense wanted to come out early in this game and take the fight to the offense. And boy, did they ever set the tone on the very first play, keeping that carry to no gain.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Crazy. Working out of the gun. It's May. He'll locate his tight end, George Kittle. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. First catch for him on this new season. And it results in a first down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
First carry now for Alvin Kamara. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
You know, anytime you're talking about an interior defensive lineman, it's always easy to talk about his size and his strength. But what stands out to me, Mike, is his ability to move his feet, turn those hips, get penetration in the backfield, and take the running back down for a loss.
Here. 5. Crazy.
May to throw on 2nd down. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete. He was looking for Stephon Diggs there. 3rd down coming up.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
5. Crazy.
On 3rd and long, here's May. Moving to his right. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throwaway. Jared first. He's into the sack column early in the season. A sack on this opening drive. This one heads directly out of bounds. The mark it just on the other side of midfield. On the ground, here's the Clemson product, Travis Etienne. He'll move it ahead for about 3 yards. That's Charvarius Ward, able to make the play.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the Commanders' 47-yard line.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. Hurts working in the pistol. And this is caught left sideline, but out of bounds, says the official. Incomplete. That ball a little late getting there. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Seems like there was some miscommunication that time. They clearly weren't on the same page. That's something that they've got to get on the sideline and get corrected as soon as possible, because I think they just missed out on what could have been a big play.
It's a gain of 10 yards. 1st down for Tennessee.
Typically in a 3rd down situation like this, Mike, you're thinking pass, but give credit to this offensive play caller. He flips his tendencies upside down, keeps the ball on the ground. Not only does he get a fresh set of downs, they pick up good yardage.
On the ground, here's the rookie from Penn State. And he does some good work on the ground here. Going to take it inside the 30 with a run of 8 yards.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 29-yard line.
From 29, here's 2nd and 2.
Let's go. Hey!
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 10. That's good for a tight 1st down. They'll stay on the ground. And he's going to be very close to the 1st down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Second and a yard. They'll stick with him again. And he'll be taken down, but we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up 1st and goal.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short, the ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
They'll run it here with Etienne. And this one blown up. Good surge. Drop him. A loss on the play. Back to the 9-yard line.
Loss on the play.
From a little further back, here's 2nd and goal. A pistol snap. Back to Hurts. A throw there on 2nd down. Going to be incomplete.
And I like this defensive game plan. When you're going against an elite quarterback like this guy, Mike, you have to get bodies in his face. You have to get him around his feet. You have to move him off his spot. Because if he can sit there in rhythm, on time, comfortable in the pocket, he is going to pick you apart. So it doesn't always have to be a sack, but you have to make him uncomfortable in the pocket.
That is caught to the goal line and in. Roll Odunze. Touchdown Titans.
Touchdown Titans.
On is Chase McLaughlin for the extra point. He's got it. And the Titans have their first lead of the new year. They're up 7-0 here in the season opener. Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. May gonna look to throw. Crush is incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
They'll go with Williams. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track, because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
Throwing on 3rd down is May. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they forced 4th down. Here's Ethan Evans now. And he'll be looking for something better after that poor first punt. And a fair catch is taken. It is just inside the 20-yard line.
1st and 10. At their own 20-yard line.
They'll put Addison in motion. They'll give it to ETN to start this drive. Finding room at the 35. Down the sideline, past the 40. And he will dive into the end zone. 80 yards. Touchdown, Tennessee. McLaughlin, good on the extra point. And the Titans move out on top, 14-0. Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. This is taken in at the goal line. And he'll be taken down on what will be the final play of this opening quarter. So, first quarter in the books here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. It's the Titans out to the early lead. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Out of the gun, here's May. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Carson Schlesinger.
I would love to see his weapons do a better job, Mike, especially in the middle of the field, getting open in these zones. I just feel like there's been tight coverage, a lot of little windows to throw through, and yes, anytime you turn the ball over, it's on the quarterback, but the rest of this supporting unit needs to do a better job of it.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. A gain of 16 yards. 1st down for Tennessee.
A gain of 16 yards. 1st down, Titans.
Now a give on the ground, and he's brought down after a gain of a couple. 20. Here's 2nd and 8.
Ready, set. Hey! 180, 180. No touch.
Here's the option, running right. And he will get into the end zone. Jalen Hurts. Touchdown, Tennessee. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
His kick is good.
Well, they were not hiding anything there. The quarterback takes off, and Greggy takes it the distance for the touchdown.
And this was a run from the jump, Mike. There was no disguising anything. There was 10 guys blocking and 1 guy running, and in this case, it's the quarterback taking it in for 6.
He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
23-yard line.
How many hands I gotta take to level my aesthetics? Hurry up and get your muscle up. We up the plyometric. Ran about the luxuriness up the highest metric. The city just makes
Crazy, crazy. Your front.
Made out on 1st and 10. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Crazy, crazy, crazy. Here goes that. Hey, what's that?
Operating from the shotgun, it's May. That's complete to Diggs. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
A gain of 1. Brings up 3rd down and 9.
Here goes that. Crazy, crazy.
Now May. Here's a deep shot for Pierce. That is knocked away downfield, incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. 3rd down stop sets up 4th down.
And this offense just cannot get anything going right now on 3rd down. If you ask any offensive play caller throughout the entire league, Mike, the importance of 3rd down, maintaining possession, making the defense stay on the field and have long extended drives, it is critical to not only scoring points, but ultimately winning in the NFL. You know, Mike, there's a lot of coaches out there who believe that an aggressive style of offense is your best chance of winning. Now, this takes it a little bit to the extreme, but I think this is something that we're going to continue to see as this game unfolds.
Great, great. Hey,
ETN has out of the pistol. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Well, there hasn't been a whole lot for this crowd to be excited about on either side of the ball, but at least now the defense is trying to be that spark. Nice tackle for loss there. Can they do something to build upon to try to get this team going?
That's the big tight end, Colston Loveland. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a 1st down.
And after being shut down in the opening quarter, he makes his first catch here with that one, and they're going to need to continue to build off this if they plan on leaving here today with a win.
They'll try to run this one in. This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line.
Leads to 2nd.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman, sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the gain to nothing.
On 2nd and goal, they'll give him another shot. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Titans. And that's a football to hold on to forever. His first NFL touchdown in his very first NFL game. Here's McLaughlin now at the score. He'll kick this one away. He'll start at the 4. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
Crazy, crazy. Here goes that. Ready, what's that?
To throw on 1st down is May. That'll be caught. It's Alvin Kamara. He's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard. Here's a 2nd and 9 now from the 29.
The 29-yard line.
Here's May. This is intercepted. Picked off by Carson Schlesinger. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
He's got Loveland free left side. And he's out of bounds on the pass play, but that's good for 8 yards. Here's 2nd and 2. Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
So they're not going to get the yardage to reflect it, but I actually thought that was a pretty nice job by the running back, at least getting back to the original line of scrimmage. This offensive line, they've got to do a better job getting him through untouched. His yards before contact got to be better.
And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down.
And barring an aggressive decision here on 4th down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out, not able to pick up a single 1st down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field.
And he's going to go into the end zone on an electrifying run. Jalen Hurts. Touchdown, Tennessee. McLaughlin, good on the extra point. And the Titans stretch out this lead even more. It is now 35-0. Here's McLaughlin now, half the score. He'll kick this one away. This returnable from the 4. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. The drive begins with a run by Williams. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Well, it's been the case this entire 1st half. It's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the 1st half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm. And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
They're going. It's May. He gets this one complete to Pittman. And he's going to have a Commander's 1st down. Big letdowns offensively. They allow him to convert on 4th and long.
10 at the 39-yard line.
May to the air once more. That's going to be pulled in by Kamara. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Crazy.
Throw again is May. He'll look deep here for Diggs. to the 35-yard line.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Hurts will work here from the pistol. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Holston Loveland was the intended receiver. And it's going to be third down.
Yards to go.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He's got his man right side. It's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. They get 19 on that pass play. That's good for a Titans first down.
And the Titans first down.
On the give, it's Etienne. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. It was Dorrance Armstrong who was there to get him down. Second down and 8.
It's second and 8 at the 46-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. That's complete to Etienne. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. 2 times they've connected on this drive now. This one for 21 yards and a first down. Now the Commanders will use their third and final timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
A 41-yard attempt.
McLaughlin's kick is good. And the Titans tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. A return now from the full.
The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
On first and 10, it's Hurts. That is left side and caught by Flowers. And he's going to be out of bounds up around the 39-yard line. First catch for him on this new season. And it results in a first down.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
They'll give it to Etienne on the option. I don't think I was going too far either way. Defense right on it. They hold him to no gain. They'll try again here. Second and 10.
At the 39-yard line.
Off the play fake. Hurts. The second down throw is incomplete.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down with it.
On third down, here's Hurts. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Kamari Lassiter. And he's going to be out of bounds, but quite a turn of events here. He has set up the offense with first and goal.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
They need 6 for the touchdown. Second and goal.
Brings up second and goal at the Titans' 6-yard line.
The RPO, that one is complete.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's 3rd and goal. Working out of the gun. It's May. And he's in. George Kittle. Touchdown, Commander. That is a dream scenario. The offense hands the ball 1st and goal. And Greg, they take it to the end zone for 6.
They're not going to have many easier drives than that, Mike. I mean, to get the ball not only in a short field, but in a goal-to-go situation, you don't get a lot of those chances. You have to cash them in, and that's exactly what they were able to do.
For the 2-point conversion.
Crazy. 5.
To throw now, May. And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points. So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. The return starts from the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. A pistol snap back to Hurts. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
It's pretty remarkable at this stage, Mike, that they're even winning this game. I mean, anytime a quarterback is completing less than 50% of his throws, we just don't see that very often, and it just seems like time and time again, this quarterback and his intended targets, they're just not on the same page.
And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line. It's a big one for Tennessee. It's a gain of 34.
First down, Tennessee.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. They'll run it once more with Etienne. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain. From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 9. Hurts working in the pistol. And it's into the hands of Flowers. He'll get it inside the 20. And he's into the end zone. Jay Flowers. Touchdown Titans. McLaughlin now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Titans stretch things out even further. Here's McLaughlin now after the score. He'll kick this one away. This is fielded inside the 5. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Crazy. Here goes.
On 1st and 10, here's May. He'll find his tight end, Kittle, on the right side. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
On the pickup brings up 2nd and 2 at the 28-yard line.
5. Crazy.
Out of the gun, here's May. Right back to Kittle. That's another one. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
3rd and 1.
Here goes that. Ready, what's that? Good flat, nasty.
He'll try to run for it with Williams. And he'll have a Commanders 1st down as he is stopped at the 35-yard line.
That's
Really nice play call there that time. I think early on, the quarterback realized pretty quickly, Mike, this is a light box. We got to take advantage of it. They get the right run call dialed up, and they're able to move the chains.
Made out on 1st and 10. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Operating from the shotgun, it's May. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball. So here in the second half, it's obvious the offense finds themselves in a tough spot, trailing by this many points. But really what makes it difficult is when you have to operate, Mike, in a comeback situation where you have to air the ball out every single play, it stresses your offensive line, it stresses your quarterback, it stresses your playmakers. It is just a really difficult way to play offensive football in the NFL, and they've got to do it really for the remainder of this half.
They'll go. Here's May. He's going to dial up another deep ball. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Deron Black.
There's not a position on the field, Mike, let alone any sport, where the mental side doesn't come in and impact how well you perform. And in this case, when you've thrown 4 interceptions in one game, I think we can all safely assume.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
Jalen Hurts sacked. A loss of 9 yards.
2nd down throw for Hurts. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
Silver.
They'll put Loveland in motion. Third and long for Hurts. Oh, and that ball's intercepted. Charvarius Ward with the pick. And he's going to be dropped down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
Mike, it's very simple in the NFL. You're just not going to win a lot of games when you're losing the turnover battle to this degree. And it's their struggles protecting the football. They've continued to hurt them here today, and that's why they find themselves trailing at this point in the game.
And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Crazy.
Here's May. Good coverage there in the end zone. That is incomplete. Terrific work is separating the man from the football. And it'll bring up 3rd down. To throw is May. He'll go right and find his running back. And the Commanders are going to have 1st and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
They'll run. It's Williams. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal at the 9-yard line.
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Another shot at it from the 9. Second down and goal. Here's a designed run. And this defense trying to stiff it. He gets back to the line, and that is it. Third and goal coming up.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
Big play coming up. Third and goal. Throw, and it's going to wind up incomplete. That is the run-pass option. Choose pass. Defender able to close it down and bring up fourth down.
A 26-yard attempt.
Oh, looked like he mishit it. He missed that one from short range. No good. Everything's going wrong. Unable to cut into this big deficit. Hurts to the air on first down. He connects with Jordan Addison. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's second down and 2.
At the 28-yard line.
We'll try the right side this time. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. A 19-yard pickup there. First down for Tennessee.
At the 47-yard line.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Oh, falling away. What a throw. He drops it in there. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Titans.
Hurts will work here from the pistol. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
It leads to second and 10.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Loveland open right side. He's got it. And he's into the end zone. And they are making it look easy. Post and Loveland. Touchdown, Tennessee. McLaughlin good on the extra point. And the Titans will add one more onto their big lead. Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
Crazy! Crazy! Here goes that. Crazy! What's that?
Throwing on first and 10 is May.
This is what you don't want to see out of your quarterback. As that pocket starts to collapse, the good ones, they can keep their eyes downfield and feel the rush. They don't need to see the rush. Here, his eyes go down. He starts moving around the pocket. Nowhere to go with the ball, and they bring him down for a sack.
May to throw on second down. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
George Kittle brings up third down.
5. Sir, what's that? Hey, what's that? Crazy! 5.
May going to look to throw. And that is incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think like they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Hey, what's that? Crazy, crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. He'll push it downfield. This one for Kittle.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
That is caught, and he'll take it on in. Poston Loveland. Touchdown, Titans. That his 2nd touchdown now here in the season opener. Greg, in the end zone again, I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with a win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line.
They're on the 17-yard line.
Hey, what's that? Crazy, crazy.
The throw on 1st down is made. A throw behind his man. He can't reel it back in. And that'll go down as an incompletion.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
Crazy, crazy, crazy.
On 2nd down, it's May. Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete. 2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10.
Hey, what's up?
Are you kidding me?
Five.
Really? Are you kidding me?
Crazy, crazy.
Working out of the gun, it's May. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off by Carson Schlesinger. And he's going to be out of bounds, but he has his offense set up in great field position inside the red zone.
So all game, we've seen him take the approach as just being a game manager. But one thing you have to do, if that's the case, is you have to protect the ball. You can't turn the ball over, especially if you're struggling to push the ball downfield. He got a little reckless that time, and the defense made a pay.
And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
8 yards. Pickup brings up 2nd and 2 at the 3-yard line.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
No, touch that. Miami. Hey, let's go. Trimmer. No, touch.
The RPO, that one is complete, and he will have the 1st down. That is not take the clock way down after that play.
First and goal, Tennessee.
From the 1-yard line, first down and goal.
No touch, set. No touch.
A pistol snap, back to Hurts. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. Out of coverage. Excellent there. It'll bring up second and goal. Hurts working in the pistol. That's to the end zone, but they did not connect. It's incomplete.
You can feel them starting to press a little bit, especially with this passing game. They find themselves so close to the end zone, they got to get it over the goal line. You got to be a little bit more accurate. You got to be a little bit smarter with the ball. And right now, the timing, the spacing, it's just not matching up.
And he will not get in. The defense stands their ground, pushes him back, and they force fourth down. Rolling right.
Five.
Here's May to throw it on first down. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception.
You know, Mike, anytime you decide you're going to air it out back up on your own goal line, the defense understands the risk. They understand the quarterback wants to get that ball out of his hand fast. They're going to take some chances, jump some routes. And they're lucky that wasn't a pick six, and instead, just resulting in that turnover.
Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Moving outside the pocket. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
63. No touch.
It's first down, and they'll run. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. McLaughlin, good on the extra point. And the Titans add on to their already sizable lead. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. We'll start at the 4. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
Their own 23-yard line.
On first and 10, here's May. Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
That's a prototypical coverage sack. All 11 guys on the field doing their job. Starts with sound back-end coverage. Nowhere to go quick with the ball. The quarterback has no chance but to extend the play. Look for something late developing downfield. That was all the time this front needed to chase him down and bring him down for a sack. For whatever reason, when the ball was in the air, Mike, it seemed to me like he was almost having a little trouble tracking it. I'm not sure if that's what allowed the defender to catch back up, but ultimately it was the contact at the catch point that causes the incomplete, and now it's going to bring up third and real long.
On third and long, here's May. He'll find his tight end, Kittle, on the right side. And he's going to be out of bounds, up past the 35. Catch number 7 so far in this one, and a first down. So, from the 36, it is first and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. That's to the left side and taken in by Diggs.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
There's that man again. Another catch. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. Now a timeout here by Washington. That is their second. And they stop it with 22 ticks left on the clock here in the fourth. So they move inside the 20. First and 10 at the 18.
What's that? Crazy, crazy. What's that? Crazy, crazy. Five. Crazy, crazy, crazy.
Throw again is May. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
On the coverage.
Crazy, crazy. What's that? Hey, what's that? Crazy, crazy, crazy.
Here's May again. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. Do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play.
At this stage of the game, the score is really irrelevant. You want to try to build something positive towards the end of this game, and I think that score will help do just that.
Their head coach, 2 fingers in the air. They'll say no to the extra point and go for 2.
The Commanders will line up for the 2-point conversion.
May to throw again. That is caught. And they get the 2-point conversion.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
So the late score gets them a bit closer to respectability. They'll try to get even closer with an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away. And he'll be taken down. We'll see if they want to use that final timeout or not. Things are pretty much spoken for. Now a first and 10 from the 38-yard line. A handoff as they try to run it here. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down. The Titans will use the first of their timeouts. Stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. They'll come up on a second down and 8. On the ground, here's Etienne. Finding space at the 15. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. On comes McLaughlin to add the PAT. The kick is good. And the Titans will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. And that kick goes out of bounds right away, and that is a big mistake because that ball's going to be marked beyond the 40-yard line.
Crazy, crazy, crazy. Now here goes front. Crazy. Five. Crazy.
Maynard on first and 10. Here's a deep shot for Pierce. And it will be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter.